She didn't realize what she was talking about until the teacher asked the question. The teacher wanted students to incorporate new ideas into their daily study routine. Emma began to pour out her confused thoughts about the difficult history lesson. She tried to sweep away her embarrassment with a nervous laugh and smile. Emma felt an obligation to answer the teacher's question even though she was confused. She said, "I am sorry, sir, but I was not paying attention properly." The teacher decided to evaluate whether Emma understood the lesson about world history. He did not show anger, but spoke kindly to help her understand better. Emma had been thinking about meeting her friends at the pub after class. Her perception of the lesson was completely wrong, because she was daydreaming. Naturally, the teacher noticed that Emma was not focusing on the lesson. The lesson was about how different countries use different currency for trade. The teacher showed them a database with information about international money systems. Initially, Emma thought the lesson was about ancient kings and queens. She confused the discussion about economic territory with geographical borders and boundaries. Emma imagined a peaceful stream flowing through green fields while the teacher spoke. She rarely had trouble understanding lessons, but today was very different. The teacher, a man of average height, walked closer to Emma's desk. It became apparent that Emma needed extra help with this challenging subject. The lesson focused on Western countries and their economic development over time. They discussed the expansion of trade between different nations throughout history. Emma realized she had been constantly thinking about other things during class. She felt her facial muscles tighten with embarrassment as everyone looked at her. The teacher's question did not scare her, but it made her very nervous. Emma felt bad about not listening carefully to the important lesson today. She promised herself to pay attention to everyday lessons from now on. The teacher explained how economic boundary lines affect international trade and business. He showed charts with the ratio of imports to exports in different countries. For homework, students had to write an essay about global economic systems. Emma wanted to scream with frustration, but she stayed calm and listened. She decided to withdraw from her daydreaming and focus on the lesson. The teacher also mentioned how pollution affects international trade and environmental policies. Emma's thoughts were in complete disorder until she started taking careful notes. She organized her books and papers on the classroom furniture to study better. Each country's currency has a special symbol that represents their national identity and culture. After school, Emma went to her small apartment to study the lesson again. The teacher gave a clear demonstration of how currency exchange rates work. Emma decided she might want to become a financial analyst in the future. She used an online learning platform to practice more economics problems at home. The next day, Emma had steel determination to pay attention in every class.